Greetings, Grace Covenant, on this first Friday in June of 2022. Thank you for joining me for a brief time of reflection. June is the month that we nationally recognize as Pride Month. And so I know our community here typically celebrates Pride in the fall, but nationally it is getting recognition right now. And so I wanted to take a moment and speak into what it means to be both a part of the LGBTQ community as well as the Grace Covenant community. It is such an honor for me to be able to be authentically who I am as a gay man and serve this community of faith. Grace Covenant has long upheld human rights issues and justice issues, and one of those has been the full inclusion of gay and lesbians, transgender people. And I am so grateful that I am here walking this journey with you, and that we are a community that supports and upholds one another and fights for those rights. Because I think we also believe that that's what the gospel teaches. And I was reflecting a little earlier, looking at the hymn For Everyone Born, A Place at the Table, and reminding myself that everyone means everyone. And that is part of the DNA here in this congregation, that we do believe everyone has a place. I also have to say that as I come to you and feel so comfortably supported and encouraged in this community, I also feel like in the current climate of our country, that regardless of the strides we have made in the past decade or so, the rights and privileges we've been able to attain and to be more included in society, I've never felt more concerned that some of those are on the verge of being stripped away. And I know there are many, many issues going on in this world and in this country, and I in no way want to diminish any of that when I speak into this issue. I also think this issue is tied to so much of what's going on in this country, where the privileged, straight, white male in power is trying to hold on to that. In the last year, I've had vandalism at my home, where I have a sign in the yard that says "Love is love." And I've had cryptic notes left in my mailbox, making me feel a bit uncomfortable. And the police just say to put up surveillance, and if we catch somebody, we can do something. We've seen a barrage of "Don't Say Gay" bills going on around the country, and now there's one being introduced in the legislature in North Carolina. And so it feels like a lot of oppression coming back in, places where we thought we had made inroads, places where we thought we were progressive and changing and moving to a more inclusive and loving society. And in ways it feels like we're going backwards. I know you will not silence your voice, because you lift your voice with this matter as you do with Black Lives Matter. With so many things going on, you lift your voice in concern with women's rights. We certainly see also what's going on with gun laws and mass shootings literally happening every day, sometimes more than once a day. There's so much to grieve, so many challenges that we face, and I'm glad to be a part of a community that faces them together. I do have hope that there will be change, but it will not be change unless there is action, unless we continue to stand firmly, unless we continue to speak out for justice. And so as we move into the beginnings of Pride Month, I want to say thank you, Grace Covenant, for all that you do to support us. And let us support one another in all the good work that we do, making a difference in this world and making a place at the table so that everyone is welcome in this space. Thanks be to God.